Yo, so first off, I want to give you a super huge shout out because you are the first big YouTuber to give a little guy like myself some love. So I definitely appreciate that.
And man, we got to stick together. People that have a logical way of thinking are few in between. And so when I see somebody that got some sense too, I'll be like, oh shit, somebody that actually thinks clearly. So nah, it's all love, my brother. I appreciate you having me.
For sure, for sure. I guess real quick before we dive into the subject. So we just went over how you discovered me, but I guess for the now that we
Right.
locked in, let's can we run that back? How you came across my
For
video?
sure. So I went on a podcast. That's how my girl Smart Love. I went on her podcast about probably about a month ago, and she actually come on. And I'm thinking it's an interview. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, you want me to interview me? Cool, blah blah blah. I think you have the questions for me and stuff. So anyway, I walk in, and it's a total ambush. It's not an interview. It's a debate. And she had, what she thought was some bomb dropping, debunking, comments or questions for me. And then of course, logic always trumps everything. And so we had a show. It was funny. I destroyed her respectfully, but somebody I destroyed her so bad that and this is my homegirl. I love her to death. I destroyed her thinking so bad that people started doing reaction videos to the content, right?
Okay.
And I was like, and then so I got sent the link, and I'm like, oh snap! Like somebody reacted to the interview, and so I sent it to her, and she was like, "Ow, they just agreeing with you because they like you." I'm like, well, then here goes another one and another one from another person, and they're all saying the same thing. Even then, she still could not admit to the fact that maybe her thinking was off. But here nor
Mhm.
there, as I'm looking at these reaction videos, I see yours or whatever. To I think it was Trigger Alert, my panel show,
Mhm.
and I was like, "Oh, this brother makes a lot of sense. Oh, why didn't I think of that?" And that's when I reached out. I was like, "Bro, anytime that you come on, you would like me to come on the show, man, the honor would be all mine."
So the honors mine,
So
man. Here we are. I definitely appreciate that, man.
yeah, man.
All right, so let's get into it. I want to know from you because I think you've been there before. We all been there. So why do women fight themselves? So they date you knowing that they probably shouldn't date you. You may be the cool guy, and they just they know you're not good for them, but they still go for it. Like why do they fight themselves on it?
Women women do the exact opposite of what they say. So if they
Okay.
say they want a good guy, they want a shit, they want an asshole. If they say they don't want an asshole, they want a good guy. You feel what I'm saying? They do exactly the opposite of what they say. So I always encourage men to pay attention to what women do and not what they say, because they
Mm,
speak out of emotion, right? So they're speaking out of a different place than they're actually operating out of. And so what basically happens is the same exact men that women say they don't want is the only type of men they go for, right? Now, the guy that doesn't have a lot of females, the guy that doesn't have hoes, the guy that's monogamous, the guy that doesn't cheat, the guy that works hard and things of that nature and goes to work and comes home at about he goes to work at 9 o'clock, comes home by 5:30, and is in bed by 9. He's boring.
he's boring.
But that's the guy that they say they want, but they don't want to fuck him. They just want to use him, right? So the fuck boys or the city boys, they want to fuck them. The guys that are lit, the guys that have status, the guys that have money, the guys that have accolades, the guys that are accomplished. But those guys also have a ton of women that are behind them. And so I encourage men to say, hey, well, listen, if you know that when you're in the nice guy realm, they don't want to fuck you. But when you're in the fuck boy realm, they fuck you all the time. Go be a fuck boy. Be a successful, paid, respected fuck boy, and they're going to love you forever. You're never going to have a problem with women, because the easiest way to get women is to have women, because women only like men that have women. So have women. And then when they get the man that has women and he gets rid of all his women, she wants to leave him for a man that has women. So keep women. And it sounds crazy, but it's the truth. Women don't want a man that no other woman wants. You got to be wanted by other women. So if you don't got your woman busy checking up on your whereabouts, you're gonna be busy checking on hers. And I'd rather the ball be in my court.
And I'm gonna say that's facts because my last relationship, and this was a new experience, but I guess because my chick was bad or something, but I had girls want to fuck me and her. Like it just didn't stop. It wasn't one, it was
Right.
like two, three, four. And I'm like, oh shit, I'm
Right.
gonna have to look into this.
Right.
So is there an in between? So there's good, there's evil, but is there an in between?
I think the in between is marriage. I think the in between is when people are happily married, right? Because even then, a lot of these quote unquote 304s, a lot of these women of the night, a lot of these, you know, women that, you know, have a lot of bodies, they eventually want to settle down with the guy that they curved 10, 15 years ago. Because that's when they used up, you know, they got all the mileage out of their shit. And now, oh, I want to go get a nice guy. No, you want a guy to take care of you for the rest of your life. Because, you know, and so I think a median point is a person that's being happily married, where a woman can identify if she comes from a healthy mind state where she can identify the values that a man brings just as well as the values that she brings. Because a lot of these women only see what they bring to the table. And they think that what they bring to the table is more valuable than what a man brings to the table. She brought pussy and she's pretty. This guy brought a whole lifestyle of generational wealth. And she's arguing with him about not accepting less than she deserves. Well, everything that he gets from you is free of charge. That shit came free, it came stockpiled on your body. Everything that men want from women is free, but yet everything that we have to do for them costs. And so it's ironic to me how we still are getting shorted on the free shit. It's literally free. Be peaceful, be pleasurable. You were born with a cat, you were born with a mouth. If you shut the mouth and open the cat, you please the man. Amen. And that's really what he wants.
Amen.
In return, this man has to pay the rent, the lights, the cable, the kids, the vacation, or whatever. He's got to be willing to put his life on the line. I don't think women understand that men are prepared to die for you at any moment in time. If any time that you are laid up with your woman and somebody kicks down that door, that man is running to the bullets and she's running away. That man is willing to put his life on the line for you, and all he wants you to do is be nice to him and fuck him. And yet, women say that they don't want to accept less than what they deserve. I think that's an unfortunate way of thinking, and I think that's why we have a lot more baby mothers instead of wives.
And see, you said that, and somehow they still think that we hate them. I don't know how. I see they say chivalry is dead. I see chivalry every day.
Yeah. Well, anytime that a man holds a woman accountable for her actions, she's gonna say that he hates her.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
Is.
Anytime that we call bullshit, anytime that women are faced with accountability, that is a defense mechanism that they use. Oh, you hate women, or oh, you must be gay, or oh, you must want a man. No, you did something wrong, and I said it was wrong, and I don't appreciate that. Right. The fact that I'm a logical thinker doesn't mean I'm gay. It actually means I'm a man because I'm thinking with logic. Hey, I don't think it's smart for you to still be in contact with your ex-boyfriend. Oh, well, you're just insecure. No, I'm logical enough to protect my investment because I'm the motherfucker that's feeding your ass right now. Mm-hmm. Now, if you want his turn back, then tell this motherfucker that he could goddamn start paying these bills too. Get your hand nails done, goddamn it, we can work something out. But yeah, so yeah, a lot of accountability to women is kryptonite to Superman. They don't like it. It tastes bad to them, and they run from it. It's like cats in the water, nigga. They'll try to get away from it as humanly possible. And unfortunately, what they don't realize is that is the key to having a successful marriage or successful relationship is being held accountable for your actions. Baby, we don't expect you to be perfect. No, none of us are Jesus, but we do expect you that when you realize the fact that you've made a wrong turn or made a wrong decision, that you take accountability for it, because that reassures us that this situation is resolved. It won't happen again. And you understand that this was wrong and you understand that you're not going to do it again. But if you're fighting me every time that I bring you some accountability, you're fighting it and you know that you're wrong, all you're telling me is you're going to do it again because you have yet to take accountability for your actions. It's the same thing that people go to when they go to Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, my name's Nietzsche. I've been clean for 3 years off cocaine. You have to take accountability for your actions. That's the first part of getting better. So if the woman never takes accountability for her actions, how can we ever think that she's ever going to be better? How can we ever think that she's ever going to grow? Because she still thinks that this wrong way and this old way of thinking is right, and she's still fighting for it. And that's a lot of the times the worst thing with men. And that's worse than infraction. The lack of accountability after the infraction, a lot of times is worse than what the bitch actually did. Yeah. Because it's like, damn, you know damn well you weren't supposed to be out there popping ass with your homegirls outside the window on goddamn Main Street. And now I bring it to you. You want to sit here and try to point it back at me and say, oh, well, I'm insecure. Now, women love to use the word narcissist. Women love to use the word gaslighting. But is that not gaslighting?
I think women are the biggest narcissists personally.
Right? Those are the favorite words that women like to use. Anytime a man doesn't do what a woman wants him to do, she calls him a narcissist. Mm-hmm. So you mean to tell me the fact that I will not let you mind fuck me, that I'm a narcissist, that makes you exactly the narcissist that you're speaking of? A person that has an inflated sense of self-worth, that is you. Bitch, you think you God. Oh, so you think that you should control a man that you don't pay his bills and he pays yours. That is narcissism. Because quite frankly, if I'm protecting and providing at a high level, baby girl, you are a dependent. The same way that a daughter would depend on her father to bring home the bacon, you are a dependent on that man. And I would be damned if my 8-year-old would tell me what time to be in the house. Girl math.
I agree. That's how I see it. All right. So with that being said, I think we touch on marriage right now, right? So do women even still want to get married today?
I think women want the benefits of marriage. They like the idea of marriage and what it presents, right? Mm-hmm. To have and to hold a sickness and a health, a person that's going to be willing to die for you and take care of you for the rest of their life. But they don't want to actually do the deeds that is needed to keep a marriage. Okay. These hoes want to have weddings, but they don't want to be in a committed married relationship. They don't want to have the consistency of showing up for their partner every day. They don't want to be held accountable for the things that they do around the house and in their relationship. They don't want those things, but they do want you to spend $40,000, $50,000 on the wedding so they can take pictures and post it on Instagram. Mm-hmm. They do want, you know what I'm saying, for all the girls to play dress up. So that a lot of these women are attracted to weddings and the idea of what marriage presents: stability, protection, provisions. But for this grand prize comes a grand price. I always tell women when I talk to them, when I have clients that book consultations with me, I say, your ask and your give have to match. Mm-hmm. If you want this man to take care of you and protect and provide for you, what are you willing to give him in return? Right. And if you're willing to give him the same thing that you gave a man that did not protect and provide for you, you're trying to scam him. And if he's smart, he's not going to accept that deal. Oh, but what else does he want me to do? Well, bitch, if you don't know what you bring to the table, then that means you don't bring a lot. So go back out into the world, figure something out, and bring it back to something of value. Because I'm a Bentley nigga. Your last nigga was a Nissan Sentra. You cannot put the same gas in this Bentley that was making that Nissan Sentra run. So if you think that you can cook, clean, fuck, and talk shit the same way you did with that Nissan, and you think that shit gonna work in this Bentley, bitch, you was a motherfucker. You got another thing coming. And so I just think that it's important for women's acts, because we're logical thinkers. Why would you pay new car prices for a used car? That's not gonna make logical sense to us, right? If you want me to pay new car prices, give me a new car and it's a deal. I can afford the new car, but you're trying to give me an old car for a new car price. I'm not okay with that. That doesn't make logical sense. So ladies, if you actually want more out of your men, then you need to bring more. You need to bring that peace. You need to bring that pleasure. You need to bring that security. You need to bring that safe space for him. You need to take for everything, for every expense and every stress that you put on his desk, you need to take one off. So you want him to take care of your bundles. Okay, make sure he don't have to worry about his laundry. You want him to take care of your nails. Okay, make sure he doesn't have to worry about his lunch this week. for everything that you put on this desk, you better be taking something off, or this deal is going to quickly become lopsided and it's going to fail.
Real quick, that kind of stung a little bit because I just had a Sentra. I got a Beamer now, but my last car was a Sentra.
Amen. Me too. Because I've been a Nissan nigga, and I've been the Bentley nigga, right? Yeah. And I remember that my taste for women when I was a Nissan Sentra guy was different. The things that I wanted out of my woman back then are different than the things I want out of my woman now. Right. Back then I wanted a teammate. I wanted a person to go 50-50. Hey, well, if we can get a $3,000 house, you pay $1,500, I pay $1,500, we can get a bigger house. You know what I'm saying? I needed that. I wanted a partner. I wanted a woman to build with me. I wanted a woman to grow with me. Yeah, them hoes didn't last. So I built myself up. And now the bill's on auto pay. The house is big, 6,000 square feet. There's 4 cars outside, and I pay for them all. Bitch, I'm going to do what the fuck I want to do.
Yes, sir.
Because 15 years ago when I was driving that Nissan Sentra, you ain't want to look my way, or you didn't want to stay for the ride. So now that I'm I'm having my motherfucking way. And women want to sit there and wait for, women don't want to run the journey of life. They don't want to run the marathon. They just want to wait to the end and fuck the winners. But the winner comes the spoils. Okay, bitch, I finished. I win it. I go across that ribbon, bitch, I win it. It's a whole bunch of women over here ready to fuck me. I can choose whether or not I want to fuck them all or not. Because that's my choice. Because guess what? You weren't with me shooting in the gym. You just waited till the arena was built and tried to show up courtside at the game. And you think you the only bitch that's going to be courtside. I'm going to have a bitch in the skybox. I'm going to have a bitch on the front court. I'm going to have a bitch in the back court. I'm going to have a side bitch in the nosebleeds. Because I own the arena. So, tomato.
I'm actually glad that you touched on that, because that's one of the main things I wanted to talk about today, because I feel the same way. You know what I mean? Obviously, I got some work to do to get to that point where I can manage that. But the thing is, I think guys, shit, even celebrities, like, why do people who are in that position lie and fuck it up? They say, I want multiple women, but they still lie and they creep and sneak and whatever, instead of just saying, hey, this is what it is, take it or leave it.
So, I'll be honest with you. I lied to every woman that I ever dealt with till I was 35 years old.
Okay.
Every single woman that I dealt with till I was 35, I lied to. I told her exactly what she wanted to hear. I told her it's going to be me and you, baby. I only have eyes for you. And I knew I was lying through my teeth. And there's a reason why I was lying to them, because I didn't have enough leverage to keep that bitch with the truth. Women hate the truth. They love the fairy tale. Think about it, bro. As they were little girls, they think they were princesses. That's a fairy tale. They love a beautiful lie over the ugly truth, right? And so till I was 35, I didn't have that. My truth was too ugly to goddamn give this bitch. So I had to give her a pretty lie. Now that was wrong. And I take full accountability for it. But I had some amazing women, but I was lying to them all. The moment that I start telling the truth, drama, jealousy, trauma, women that say they are okay with the truth and then they renege on their word, saying that, hey, because a woman will tell you, if your bill's on auto pay, brother, if a man is masculine enough to defend his house and financially stable enough to have a house, a bitch gonna stay, right? But doesn't mean she's gonna stay peacefully. It doesn't mean she's gonna stay virtuous. It doesn't mean that she ain't gonna give your pussy away. Because at the end of the day, she still wants that beautiful lie. And every nigga outside has that beautiful lie for her. Every nigga at the gas station when she stops has a lie for her. At the car wash, at work, everywhere she go, it's tons of niggas with beautiful lies. And your ugly truth, it starts not to look as good. Now, give it. I got diamonds. These are real diamonds. They're small because they're real. But here go this motherfucker with a huge moissanite chain. And in her mind, she thinks that this motherfucking $300 shiny ass moissanite chain is worth this $30,000 diamond chain. It's a difference of opinion. It's a difference of look. But to her eye, they both shiny. So that's what they get. A lot of times men lie to women because that's the only thing they'll accept. If I tell you the truth and you walk out that door, if I tell you the truth and you get my pussy away, if I tell you the truth and you disturb my peace, then bitch, you wanted to lie. You wanted me to lie to you. And you deserve to get lied to for the rest of your life. I always tell women, I say, you want my truth package, you want my lie package. I say, because a motherfucker can dress it up for you and make you live in bliss. Do you want the red pill or the blue pill, baby? Get out the matrix, or you want to stay in? Right? It's the same situation. If you take that red pill and you get out that motherfucking matrix, baby, and you see the truth of what it is, yeah, it's cold. It's not as warm. It's not as comfortable as being inside the matrix, as being lied to. But now, bitch, some of these hoes want to take the blue pill and say, but now give me the red. No, bitch, if you want the red, I'm going to give you the red. I'm going to give you the truth. And don't start complaining when you realize that the truth isn't as sexy as the lie. Because guess what? All them niggas out there and every nigga that you met before me gave you a lie. And so what happens? The man that's truthful to him, the man that's honest with him, she walks out that door or she tears the relationship up and it's over. Get that bitch 90 days. Hey, big head. Oh, bitch, you went out there and got lied to and you realized that these motherfucking real VVs and that motherfucking shit was cap. Oh, and you think I'm about to take you back after you've been smutted through the city? No, ma'am. My mother said when you put trash out there on the curb, you do not bring it back in the house because you're going to get flies and fleas. And I don't want flies and fleas in my house. So once I kick you to the curb, baby girl, there's no coming back. I don't spin the block because my new hoe was better than my last one. That bitch ain't even my type no more.
Damn.
Facts. She ain't even my type. Because as men, our value increases through time. So a girl that you were liking 10 years ago, this bitch ain't even on your type of time or type of level anymore. Men have no idea the type of pussy that awaits their future. If only if they lock in and become the best version of themselves. I'm like, damn. Because the last time I was dating, I was a Nissan nigga. I didn't know that there's a whole bunch of Bentley bitches outside. Because I didn't have one. But through that relationship, I became this man. And bitch, why did you let me smell the air? I didn't realize I was that nigga. So by the time when I started a relationship, I was the top 50% of men. I was down the middle. I was the average nigga. By the time I got out of that shit 5 years from there, all right, I'm 6-7 figures up. Baby, I'm the top 10 to 5% of niggas. I'm gonna fuck the top 10 to 5% of bitches.
Bro, you dropped some
And
gems,
women don't like for men to understand their value. That's why they can't stand my show. Because I'm waking niggas up to the bullshit. Like, no, nigga, bro, you make over $100,000 a year, bro. You're in the top 10% of black men. And don't let them hoes play with you. There's always a bitch that need a place to stay. There's always a woman that needs a place to stay. And it'll be appreciative of it. Man, it's a bitch that need $100 right now, my nigga. And I got $100 for the rest of my life for every day if I needed it. If I needed that, if I was ever, look, they say you're gonna die alone. If I was ever lonely, I got $100 every day for the rest of my life. I can afford that. Because that's all it's gonna take. The bitch might not be cute as you, the bitch might not be able to cook as you, but that bitch will be there.
man.
Thanks.
Sheesh. So your game basically just comes from experience.
Yeah, man. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly of them. I've been the other man so much that I've seen how women that are in good committed with good men, how they do their good men. I was dating this young lady. I was just telling my homegirl over here about it. I was dating this young lady one time. I did not know I met her at one of my clubs. She came in through the door. I just happened to be outside the front, and she comes. I'd never seen her before. She comes in, beautiful young lady. Mm-hmm. I said, "Oh, you're not paying to get in here. Come on, let me walk you to your section." She was like, "What?" I'm like, "Come on, let me walk you to your section." Fine as hell. I walk up on stage. I put her in my section. I have a bottle sent over to her and her homegirls or whatever. Their eyes as big as fuck, right? So of course that night I smash. So we go back to the hotel, smash her, whatever. Da 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 da. This was in Alabama. I had a club in Alabama. So she's like, "I'm gonna come see you." I said, "All right, cool." So for the next, every like twice a week, for the next 3 weeks, she would come down to Atlanta. She was living like Birmingham. She would come down to Atlanta, drive 2.5 hours to come down, and I would smack her she would only come during the daytime. I'd smack her all morning through the afternoon, but she would always leave by like 2 or 3. She's like, I gotta get back to my baby. I'm like, well, your baby get off at 3 o'clock, but I ain't put it together. So I finally met her sister, and her sister took a liking to me and started flirting with me a little bit. And I could see that your sister was getting, she was getting upset. And I said, nah, man, chill out, big sis, chill out. She's like, what? She married anyway. She can't have you.
Damn, she put it out there.
I said, oh yeah. And so her sister's face was red, right? So anyway, long story short, simple. Shorty, I find out that she's married, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, okay, well, if she's coming down to Atlanta, if she's driving 2.5 hours, this is back when I was a Nissan nigga, dog. I ain't even have no gas money to get this bitch. If you driving 2 hours to get crack, this nigga's got to be a despicable man. I said, and then so I started asking the sister, like, what, does her husband beat on her? She's like, hell no. If anything, she'll beat on him. I said, well, is her husband broke? And then I realized that 2 weeks in, she had got a new car that her husband bought. And in 1 week, she wasn't able to come because her husband took her on vacation. And I was like, damn, we ain't broke. I said, well, what the fuck is she doing with me? All I got for is some hard dick and attention. She said she always been like that. And so when I saw that this woman was in a committed relationship, a married relationship with a child, with the man that was protecting and providing for her at a decent level, it let me know, bro, we cooked. Because all I had to give her at that time was some attention and some good dick. And she would drive 2.5 hours to get it, and then make sure that she was back home by 5 o'clock before her husband came home from work. And so being the other man so much in my life makes me want to prevent from being her husband. Mm. The worst position a nigga could ever be in is main nigga. Mm. Main nigga is the worst position a man could ever be in. If a woman considers you her main nigga, that's the worst position you can ever be in, because that means that there is a side nigga that's doing a fraction of what you're doing for her, but getting the same pussy, getting the same sex, and a lot of times probably better. So you mean to tell me that you're charging me more for less, and you giving this nigga more with less? I'm not cool. I'm not okay with that. And so me seeing the difference between when a woman really likes you, you don't really gotta spend shit. If she likes you, she likes you. If a woman comes at you on some transactional monetary shit, that's what it's about. That's what she's attracted to. She's attracted to the transaction. So I always advise men to only deal with who likes you. Only deal with the woman that sees your presence as value. The fact that you showed up, the fact that you called, the fact that you're there, that's value. If she doesn't see you and your presence as value, and you got to pull out your wallet to be of value to her, she does not like you, because there is a man that is cracking her for nothing. There is a man that when you finish spending your money on her, that she is going to call this man and go fuck this man, and this man will not buy her a 3-star meal, yet a 5-star. So after you bring this bitch from SDK, she is going to crack a nigga that wouldn't buy that bitch Chick-fil-A. I want to be the Chick-fil-A nigga. Bitch, I got some Chick-fil-A. I don't want to be the SDK. I don't want to be the forward of the child. I don't want to be that. I want to be a Chick-fil-A nigga. Bitch, if you can't come eat Chick-fil-A with me, you do not deserve to go to Fogo with me. And I advise men, hey, bro, man, take that bitch to Chick-fil-A. Take that bitch for Chick-fil-A on a picnic. If she even look at you wrong, next, recreational use only, because she's there for different. Only like who likes you. The women that like you are going to fuck you better, they're going to treat you better, and they're going to stay with you longer than versus a woman that you have to convince to like you. Why I got to convince this woman to like me? Why I got to talk you into fucking me? If you want to fuck me, you're going to fuck me. Why do I got to have a fucking goddamn a package deal for you to give me some pussy? You don't like me. Cool. Bye. What's your sister doing?
Facts.
Because I seen her eyeing it. And her sister want to, you know what I'm saying? So you just gotta find out who likes you and you know, choose between them. Because when you have to try to incentivize a woman to fuck with you, she's never genuinely fucking with you. Like who like you?
More free game.
Yeah. Learn that the hard way.
Listen, I be trying to tell people because again, I'm not like ultra wealthy or anything, but because I think with me, I am straightforward and I'm cool. You know what I mean? I got a very approachable aura or whatever. So I benefited from steak dinners to getting washed up in the shower to, you know, people coming down 3, 4, 5 states away to see me and they had a whole nigga.
He liked you.
They like me.
She liked you.
And
she likes you.
And it's so much easier that way. Like you said, when they like you, you ain't got to do all this extra performance shit. You ain't got to do dribble with one hand, and you ain't got to do all that. It's just it's there. They hand it to you.
The women that don't like you will give you a list of the places that they want you to take her.
Yep.
Because she doesn't want to go on the date for you. She wants to go on the date for the places, so she don't got to go pay. She's been wanting to go to Capitol Grill, but she can't afford it, and she ain't got a sucker to do it, so she wants you to do it. She don't like you. She just like Capitol Grill. A woman that like you don't give a fuck if you gotta go get Subway sandwiches. And I'm not saying that you should just feed your bitch Subway sandwiches. If you got a good woman, definitely show her that she's worth it, and definitely, you know, go take her out somewhere nice and let her know, you know what I'm saying, that she's respected and valued. But I'm talking about these bitches we just meet. If there is an entry fee to obtain your time, then you don't like me enough. And I'm cool. And what's interesting is when men learn that you saying, hey, I'm cool, and walking away will make that bitch like you.
Facts.
It'll make the bitch like wait a minute, he was turning this down. Yes, you don't like me enough. Now it'll switch. She'll turn around and want to chase you. These women crazy. Women want to get what they not supposed to have. So be to something that they ain't supposed to have, and they want you if they want you forever. Let the hoe chase you. Don't chase the bitch.
Now,
all you do is go after your purpose. Because you always lose women. You always lose money chasing women. You never lose women chasing money. So just go after your purpose. You go after your purpose, the money will chase you. When you're operating in your purpose as a man, the money will chase you. You don't even got to chase the money. Just stay focused and operate where you're supposed to be in life. You continue to go on that journey. The money will chase you. Them hoes is going to chase the money. And that shit never fucking stops. I don't give a fuck if you 20, 40, 60, 80, or $100. 100, goddammit. A motherfucker with that bag is always going to be a bitch behind it. So all you got to focus on is goddamn staying after your purpose, because the money going to chase you. That's why I tell men, hey, bro, why the fuck you goddamn, why'd you change your lifestyle for this bitch? The moment that she asked you to change what you do monetarily or job-wise for her, that you lost her anyway. You lost her anyway. Why would I stop doing what makes me money for this woman when the only thing that's going to keep this woman around is this money? Nah. Bitch, you'll never be more important than my profession. You'll never be more important than my career. Why? Because without this profession, without this career, it's not going to make sense to you to stay here. I'm not saying love me. You can still love me without that profession, but you're not going to stay. Because what do women value? Stability, security. Well, a broke nigga can't give you either. So you better get that motherfucking bag. If you focus on your purpose, you never got to worry about women. I'm 44 years old. I'm 320 pounds, nigga, and I'm booked up. The dick be booked up. At any point in time, I turn down more pussy than most niggas get. I lie to you not, brother. If I turn this motherfucking camera and show you over here with me, it's a woman that millions of men want to be with. And she over here, sitting over here. We sitting there drinking bottled waters. Why? Because she like me.
There it is.
You see what I'm saying? But there's tons of niggas that's in her DM right now. Oh, baby, I'll give you this for this. She don't respect them motherfuckers. Be a man that a woman respects, brother. You ain't gonna have no problem with a woman.
You don't want to
Facts.
be the nigga that they taking pictures of the screenshots and sending in the group chat. You don't want to be that. Ain't no coming back from that.
Yeah, facts. Those group chat conversations are, yeah. I
So
want to be the nigga in the group chat that she mad. She mad. I can't believe this nigga. Oh my God, what happened when you and he, girl? Because when she get to talking like that, the other bitches get curious. See, women got to watch what they put in that group chat. It's been too many chicks from that group chat that tried to spin the block, then try to back door. You go over that motherfucker and tell your girls what you got going because you get to acting crazy. A lot of women like to act crazy about their nigga and go online and expose them and shit like that or talk shit about them. All your homegirls are taking notes. He got her acting as crazy. What that dick must be amazing. Man, I caught so many homegirls like that. Why? And they always come in. Why you got my girl acting like that? Bitch, you want some dick. I already know. You want to know what got her acting like that. So women, ladies, keep your business to yourself because your homegirl be the first one in your bed.
You got one birthday party to miss, and that nigga's in. Because she ain't gonna fuck with her no more. Oh, she fake. She ain't pull up. I don't fuck with her no more. All right, shit. Where's she at? Over here. Easy.
Or don't let them go on a girls trip. 2 days after the girls trip, she coming anyway. They done fell out. Never in the history of the nigga them has over 3 women went on a girls trip and not one of them fell out. They're gonna fall out. They're gonna fall out. They're gonna have a problem. One bitch ain't got no money. One bitch want to be a hoe. It never fails. One woman ain't got no money. She just came. One bitch want to be a hoe. So it never fails. So they're gonna fall out. It's gonna happen.
It's funny. That's like the universal formula. You literally said the one chick ain't got no money. That's just funny as hell because it's facts. It's like everybody's been there.
Women are laughing right now listening to this shit. Like, I don't like that shit, but he's right. Because they all know, they all got a whole friend, they all got a broke friend. Never fails.
All right, let me ask you this. How long you been in Atlanta?
I moved to Atlanta in 2015 after getting signed by 8 Ball and MJG to a rap deal. I was a rapper.
Oh, word. Okay.
Nothing in the world I wanted to do more. I know, right? Nothing in the world I wanted to be more than a rapper at that time. And so I finally got signed in 2014. I moved to Atlanta in 2015 as a rapper. And then I think I retired in 2018. I realized that won't nobody paying me to rap. And I was like, well, my kids are getting bigger and the bills keep coming and ain't nobody paying me to rap. And it was interesting in me because it was like, well, damn, all I'm doing is talking shit on the beat. But people always used to want me to host their parties and host their events and host their mixtapes. And I'm like, you mean to tell me that all I got to do is rap without the beat and you're going to pay me, but if I rap on the beat, I got to pay you? Well, shit, fuck that beat. Been rapping ever since. I've been rapping ever since, dog. I just don't pull up no beat. I just don't rhyme. I just be rapping. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm like, wait a minute, hold on. I never forget, man. It was a Mississippi Gulf Coast down in Biloxi. They wanted me to host a concert, right? Because I used to host parties. They wanted me to host a concert. They said, hey, man, we'll give you $1,000 to come host this concert. And I was like, all right, cool. I said, you know, I got a new song with Young Dolph, man. I'm going to come perform in between the acts. He said, well, I'll tell you what, man. We charge $1,000 to perform at the concert. How about we just swap it out? We'll let you perform and you host for free. I said, man, fuck that song, nigga. Fuck that song, nigga.
That shit changed it real quick.
And then I realized that it was time for me to gravitate and embrace what the universe wanted from me. These people wanted to hear my voice. They didn't want to hear it on the beat. So goddamn it, I started giving it to them. And when I did that, my platform grew tremendously. Because I was a struggling rapper just like everybody else.
Yeah. So I asked that also, which I'm appreciative of the background. Yeah. We're gonna talk about that later, but so where has Atlanta had you fucked up? Because you've been out there long enough. I know you done seen some shit. You know what I mean?
I love Atlanta for the opportunities that it presents. It's the one place in the world where a black man can make $1 million and won't nobody be too mad at him because they too busy making their millions. So it's a land of immense opportunity, especially for people of color. Okay. And I love it for that. I believe that Atlanta has a culture and an infrastructure that allows Black people to prosper. And I appreciate them letting me be involved in this player shit. You feel what I'm saying, that they got going on. Because the things that I do out here, or the success that I've achieved out here, if I tried to do it in my hometown, they would probably try to make me a target or try to kill me, just because of the fact that the car I drive, the kind of clothes I wear.
Mm.
Well, I ain't the only rich nigga in Atlanta, but I'd be the only rich nigga in Dinwiddie County, Virginia. I'll be the only nigga driving a Bentley or a fucking Rolls Royce in Dinwiddie County, Virginia. Nigga, I'm gonna stick out like a sore thumb. But in Atlanta, like shit, well, there's a Lambo right there. Okay, he got the Benz. Okay, he got the Rolls, or he got the Benz. He got that. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate Atlanta for that. Where I think that Atlanta has ever had me fucked up. Um, hmm. What are my complaints of Atlanta? I never thought about that because I'm not a person that tries to complain.
Okay.
I do think that the women have an astronomical expectations of men. Because there is so much Black wealth and so much affluence here, a lot of the women think that this is normal. They think that a man making 6 to 7 figures is normal. They think that, base pay for a nigga is $1 million. And so that's definitely where we fucked up, because a lot of these women don't have two pennies to rub together, but yet you expect a man to be, a millionaire. How the fuck can you expect me to drive a Rolls Royce, but you call an Uber share to this motherfuckers, to this damn party? When you sleep on your homegirl's couch, and you had to suck dick to pay for your drinks to get in this club, but you expect me to be a millionaire. And they say things like, well, if I had it, I wouldn't need him. Well, the reason why you don't have him is because you don't have it. Because you didn't have the personal fortitude in yourself to goddamn make sure that you're good before you make these enormous expectations of me. How can you demand something of me that you do not demand for yourself? That is asinine. And so I think, if anything, I think a lot of the women out here have a diluted sense of the dating market, because a lot of them misconstrue getting dick from getting a man. Yes, baby, pussy is free money. If you say I got some pussy out here, I got some free pussy out here, it's gonna be 100 niggas that's gonna line up to try to fuck you. It's the same way if I say I got a free $1,000 out here, it's gonna be a line of bitches that's gonna line up to take it. Pussy is free money. So you getting dick doesn't mean that you're getting a man. A man's not building with you. He's not growing with you. He's not pouring into you. He's not being a father to your children. He's not establishing generational wealth with you. He is pulling up, fucking the shit out you, and going about his way. Probably going back to the woman he's building with. So I think that's the main misconception, is a lot of times, oh, I've been fucking with celebrities. No, you fucked a celebrity. He went back home to his wife that he pays her bills for. That's where it got me fucked up.
I think I'm a second that and say women for me, because never in a million years have I had a chick tell me I got to pay for her time to take her out. And I was like, wait a minute. So in my head, I'm reading it. I'm like, so you want me to take you out and I got to pay for the date? And I probably got to pick your punk ass up. So I'm just like, all right, next. You good. You got it.
So it's one of two things. Either one, she's broke and she don't like you, or two, she's a working girl and she working you. It's one or the other. Either way, if she comes at you like that, it's not exactly the woman that you want to marry. Because either she don't really like you, so she needs, because a woman that doesn't like you, she needs some kind of because your presence is not enough. The dinner is not enough. She needs an incentivizer, right?
All right.
Okay, cool. This is a task for her. This is not pleasurable for her. This is not enjoyable for her. It's a task. She don't like that nigga. All right, give me the money. Or she's a working girl and that's what she do for a living. And you're a customer.
I'm going to keep it 1,000 with you. I got to put some of that on the men. I think lame niggas fuck it up for real niggas. Because they tolerating a lot of that behavior.
There's always going to be simps. There's always going to be pimps. There's always going to be hoes. And there's always going to be cucks. So let me tell you. If you really look at it, and this is going to probably be a hot take, it is cheaper to buy pussy than to date.
I heard that before.
It is cheaper to buy pussy than to date. If I'm over here with this young lady and I want to date her and I want to get her to the point where she's gonna give me some cat on a consistent basis, right?
Okay.
All right, after I take her 3 or 4 times, all right, each date we're going to a 3 to 4 star restaurant. That's say 300 in food, drinks. Then I gotta get dressed. I gotta gas up. I gotta go pick her up. I gotta text her good morning. I gotta FaceTime her in the lunch. I gotta call her at night. By the time that I have done 4 dates of four dates for four dates worth of text calls and FaceTimes, I probably done spent $3,000 of time, energy, and effort getting this pussy. And I may not get it.
Didn't even get it yet.
When most of the women around this motherfucker, these hoes be needing $200-$300, bro. It's a lot of these bitches that need $200-$300. So I understand how some men say, nah, fuck it, I want to pay for it. I understand it, especially if it's for sale, because it's cheaper. Me as a human being, it's hard for me to conceptualize that because of the fact that, bitch, you gotta like me. Bitch, you better put on a good fucking show. You better like me. Now I ain't buying no pussy, but I damn sure tip some pussy. Goddamn, you come in this motherfucker and render an amazing service, just like I went to a restaurant. You gave me amazing service. I'm gonna tip you 20%. Same situation with a woman. You come in this motherfucker, eat the whole dick, I might tip you 20%. I want to make sure that you get to look. I want to make sure you got enough gas money to come back, and I want to make sure that you go eat. You can eat for the rest of the day, because I believe that a man should never leave a woman worse off than where she came. Right? I ain't about to pay for the pussy, but I will tip it if you did a good job. You did a good job, hey, baby. Go get you some Chick-fil-A and put half a tank of gas in your car. And I see you on Wednesday. I got something to do on Monday and Tuesday. All right.
You
just give us some gas,
bro. You funny.
I don't buy it, but I tip it. I tip cat. I'll tip some cat now.
Jeez,
but she got to give it to me. She got to give it to me organically, though. She got to give it to me genuinely. Oh, you got to give me the cat genuinely. Oh, I got the cat for free. I just wanted to make sure you was good, because you know what? You did a good job. Thank you. Token of my appreciation. I don't got to worry about pussy for the rest of the day fucking with you. Thank you. Appreciate that. Go buy you some Chick-fil-A.
All right, so let me ask this. Do you smash the girl that likes you, but you don't like her? For like, I guess, and it could be any reason.
Right.
It could be any reason. Like, you still entertaining that?
I believe that men should take all the women that they like or that likes them and pick the one what's best for them. That's the one you go for. All right, if you got 5 girls that like you, pick the one you like the best. Because I think we get into a feminine mode if we start using women when we don't like them. If we know you don't like her, then why would you waste the time? Because you don't want that karma coming around with you. Right. And as men, we most of us have felt that before. So why would you? My time is too valuable to waste this bitch time. If I don't like you, I'm not about to waste my time on you. I'm gonna take my time with the bitch I like. You know what I'm saying? Now, sex is sex. But when I'm talking about dating a woman, if I'm only gonna date a woman that I like, now fuck a bitch, she can get a pussy to somebody. She might as well give it to me. Right? Hey, get a pussy to somebody, you can give it to me. But dating, no, I wouldn't waste a woman's time. If I didn't genuinely like her, it would be hard for me to even make time for somebody that I didn't like, because because I have to make time for the woman that I actually do like. Hoes do that. I'm not a hoe. Hoes try to get stuff out of people that they don't like. Me personally, my time is too valuable to give time to a woman that I don't like. I would have to like her.
Okay.
But that's why a man's time is his most precious resource. Men that have money throw money at things they want to get away. But that nigga sit you in his house, in his kitchen for 2 hours and just sit and have a genuine conversation, whether it's about politics, religion, or business. That nigga fuck with you. You see what I'm saying? When he could be doing anything else. Now, the man that ain't got shit going on, his time ain't got no value. This nigga, all he doing is playing the video game and smoking some mid. Yeah, he got all day. And see, a lot of women misconstrue that nigga. Because that's the nigga that's gonna fuck your bitch. Because he ain't got nothing but time in the world. He can call her for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. He can goddamn check in because he ain't got shit going on. He would love to see you, but the motherfucker ain't got no car to come pick you up. He would look, you know what I'm saying? So you what that's the attention nigga. And a lot of women will fuck around and leave the provide because it takes time for a man to provide. He got to go out there in the world and get it. He got to go out and hunt the money. But the attention nigga that's sitting at the house not doing nothing, his only job is to try to get that pussy out of you. It's the same reason why a lot of women like to date guys or talk to guys in jail. They have nothing but time for them, time and attention. And their only job all day is how can I get this bitch to put some money on my books? Well, if I gotta talk to this hoe for 3 hours, then so fucking be it. I'm in here anyway. She helping me pass the time. But as soon as he get out of jail, what happened? Oh, we broke up. Yeah, bitch, because he got his time got more value now. What happens when that attention nigga come up and he get a car? He ain't got time for you no more. Because you was the last option. He ain't have nothing better to do. But a man that has things better to do that actually, or has things going on that actually makes time for you, that is the man that really likes y'all ladies. Not the nigga that gave you some money. Because niggas with money, we give money away to shit that we want to go away peacefully. Hey, bitch, go away peacefully and come back when I need you. I can make this $100 in 10 seconds. I can make it I'm a business owner. I can make it in 10 seconds. I can make $100 in 10 seconds. I can literally post a story post and say, hey, and I can make $100. You think this shit has value to me, bitch? No, my time has value. My 10 seconds has valuable to me. And if I gave you 2 hours or something and I can make 10 seconds of 100, bitch, that's the value. But these hoes don't see that.
Matter of fact, I think not the homegirl you with now, but the one that you had did the podcast with recently, she was saying like what she said? She said you wanted more, and I guess she was trying to get more out of you, but wasn't trying to give more.
Right.
And that's pretty interesting concept.
That goes back to the ask and the give. She wants more, but she don't want to give more. The deal don't make sense. Why are you trying to charge me new car prices for a used car?
Mm-hmm.
You want me to single-handedly build your business. And you think that you just gonna come and cook for me one time? That even makes sense. You got $15,000 worth of consultation hours that actually worked, that I actually charge for, because that's what I do for a living. But you won't give me $15,000. You won't give me $15,000 worth of value back. And that's how women like to operate. They like to scam us. They like to finesse us. They want to, because make no mistake, money is not the only way women get value out of men. Women will pick your fucking brain, my nigga. Especially if you're a knowledgeable person. You got a podcast right now. You got your YouTube going. You got your shit set up. A bitch that want to get in the podcast might act like she want to date you just so you can teach her everything. Now she didn't have to knock her head over the mother. Now she didn't have to knock her head 5 times trying to start a podcast up because you goddamn gave her all the game. You know what I'm saying? We had to knock our head a couple times, bro. We had to buy the wrong mic, buy the wrong boom stick, buy the wrong lighting, get the wrong program. Oh shit, I got OBS. I needed Riverside. You had to do all that shit. You had to subscribe to 3 different things you didn't fucking know. You had to knock your head a couple times. Took you a year. You told that bitch in 15 minutes. Bitch don't want to give you shit for it. Nah, ho. Ask the cash. If I even want that. You can pay me for it, or you can give me something of equal value. And a lot of times, it ain't my fault you ain't got nothing that I value. There's plenty of things that I value outside of ass of cash. Come cook. Come clean. Fold the laundry, iron the clothes, watch my kids. But I'm going to get it out you, or you're not going to get access to what you're trying to get. You cannot go to the Bentley dealership with Nissan credit. You're not going to drive off the lot with nothing. And that's what they try to do. I got money for a Nissan, but I want that Bentley. Well, bitch, you need to go get some more money. Go get some more value.
Now, see, when you break it like that, I don't think you asking for too much.
Oh, fuck no.
I don't know.
Because I'm a logical person. It's got to make sense to me.
All right.
It's got to make sense to me too, because I would know if it's an unfair advantage on my side too. But it's just that women think that the free shit that they have is so much valuable. It's so valuable until they got to pay for something. It's the same way, the same mentality we think. If somebody was to give you a pair of Jordans, you'll wear them. You might get them dirty after a couple of wears. But if you had to pay $400 for them J's, nigga, you gonna make sure them bitches stay clean as fuck. Why? Because you had to give something to get it. It holds more value to you. So yes, I may have an abundance of value of knowledge or whatever, but goddamn it, if you ain't had to pay for it, you ain't gonna appreciate it the way you're supposed to pay. So bitch, I gotta make you pay for it in some shape, form, or fashion. Because if not, you probably ain't gonna use it the right way. Because you don't respect it until you gotta pay for it. Make them charge the motherfuckers. Yeah, for sure.
All right, so I wouldn't feel right without asking this because I want to show love to the brothers that's watching this, the young brothers looking up to you or me. Financial advice. What financial advice could you give? I don't want to like generalize. Well, yeah, in general, like, hey, I want to be this. I want to be an entrepreneur. I watch a podcast. I do this. What advice could you give someone?
The job funds the business funds the dream. What a lot of people mess up at is they trying to go after their dream, but they don't even got a job. The dream take money. The dream takes money. The dream takes backing. So what you do is you take that job, and a lot of niggas are like, for instance, you want to be a rapper. That's the dream. So you quit your job to be a rapper. Well, how the fuck you gonna become a rapper if you ain't got no money coming in? How you gonna pay for studio time? How you gonna pay for beats? How you gonna go to clubs? How you gonna pay for shows? How you gonna pay for anything? Oh, I'm a rapper. You're trying to go after the dream, but you don't got no backing for the dream. So what you should have did, instead of just saying, I'm gonna quit my job, be a rapper, not stay at that job, work overtime, take 30% of the money and start you a goddamn business. Let's say a pressure washer business. Cost you like $2,500. So after like 3 months of you working overtime at this job, you saved the extra $2,500. Now you started a pressure washing business. Now you're doing 10 houses. You're doing 10 houses 5 days a week for, let's do the math. God damn it. I'm a math guy. You're doing 10 houses 5 days a week at $300. All right, cool. That's 50 houses at $300 per week. You're making $15,000 a week times 52 weeks in a year. That's $780,000. You can go rap all you fucking want to then. You can buy every blog, nigga. You on fucking World Star, Say Cheese. You got a Boosie feature. You got everything. Now you can feel this dream because of this business. Niggas say, fuck the job, fuck the business. I'm going to go after the dream. Nigga, you not going to go far. The best you can do is get lucky. Well, I don't play the lottery. Imagine a motherfucker waiting 20 years like, yeah, my day coming, nigga. I'm going to keep on playing the lottery. Nigga, if you don't get your ass up off your motherfucking ass and make your million, I'm going to hit the lottery one day. You may hit it. You may hit it 70 years old. Fuck that, nigga. I want to ball today, nigga. Okay, it's my year plan. I'm going to work this job for 90 days, overtime. I'm going to take that money, put it in my business. I'm going to start my business. Instead of doing overtime, I'm going to start my business in 90 days and use the same overtime hours to run my business. All right, boom. In 90 days, I got my business up to $15,000 a month. I'm quitting that job, going full-time in my business. My first year, I did $780,000. I can rap all I fucking want to rap. That's where they fuck up at. They just say, I want to do the dream. If the dream don't pay you yet, it's not a dream. It's a dream. It's not a job. Oh, I rap for a living. No, you don't. Nobody pay you. Nobody pay you. If you ain't getting paid for podcasts, that's a dream. I want a podcast for a living. Nobody pay you, nigga. That's still a dream. You better go work that motherfucking job and create a business. Solve a problem for somebody. We all have genius level talent in something. Nigga, I don't give a fuck if it's taking out the trash. I don't give a fuck if it's cutting grass. We can all solve a problem for somebody else. You find the problem that you are able to solve, and that's a business. You take that business, and now you can do whatever the fuck you want to do. I built my podcast studio. It was $1 million bill off of the business I made. I made an artist services business. Me hosting parties and throwing parties was my job. Motherfucker paid me for it. I wanted to be a big podcast. I wanted to get in the media. I'm like, goddamn, need a building. That's the dream. I use the job. I used to get $500 a goddamn a night. I take the job and start the goddamn artist services business. That service business did 1.5 his first year. Then I take that 1.5. Yeah, this is process. Don't quit your job. Don't quit your job until your business is booming enough where you can't even go to the job.
That's the blueprint right there, man. Y'all make sure y'all gotta give him a big shout out, give him a big follow with all that, because the gems right there.
I go in depth with that kind of stuff on my school community, the Ugly Money University, on school.com. If you DM the word # content, I'll send you the link for it. But I go in depth of exactly how to go from a 0-figure nigga to a 6-figure nigga in a year. It's not as hard as we think, bro. We can be a millionaire if we got 1,000 clients. You don't need the whole world. You just need 1,000 people to love you.
Mm-hmm.
If 1,000 people buy $100 worth of shit from you every month, that's $100,000. $100,000 times 12 months is 1.2 million. You only need 1,000 people to be fucking rich or be a millionaire. That's all I do. I know I got about 2,500 people that love my ass enough to spend $100 with me a month, because I give them value. Well, there you got it. I don't have to have the whole world. I don't need the whole world. That's why I talk for men, because that's who I talk to. That's my audience. That's my tribe. I talk for men. I talk for hardworking, black, preferably niche black men. All men, but preferably black men. I talk for them. I give them avenues. I give them game. I give them pointers. I give them, because nobody cares about us. Nobody ain't no shit for us, man. We ain't got fucking shit for us. All we got is ESPN. Ain't no fucking programming for black men. The fuck? So you mean to tell me Oprah got a whole network talking shit about niggas? Tyler Perry made 32 bad movies talking shit about niggas. The View been on national syndicated television for 20 years talking shit about niggas. After Kevin Samuels passed, only got niggas like me and you. And these hoes mad. Bitch, go watch Oprah. Go watch Whoopi Goldberg, slew face ass. Jeez. Star Jones, big back ass. Go watch them bitches. Go watch any of Tyler Perry movies. And I love Tyler Perry. I want to work with Tyler Perry, but Tyler Perry, no, he pandering to the women. Salute to him. Go watch them. Oh, bitch, go watch all them goddamn relationship podcast niggas that be lying to y'all hoes. Like the nigga Derek Jackson that stayed in his car and ran up millions of dollars lying to y'all while he was fucking on his wife. While he telling you, don't let that nigga fuck on you. While he was goddamn cheating on his wife. I know the girl he was cheating with. It's my homegirl. She like me more than she like him. Why? Because I tell her to shut up. Derek Jackson want to fight me after this. Oh, well. Heard that nigga big nigga. He'll be all right.
He'll be all right.
Yeah, man. So, yeah, you just got to find your tribe, man. I just, all I concern myself with is I am not for everybody. But who I'm for, they fuck with me. And as long as they fuck with me, I'm cool. I never get worried when I post shit if somebody has a problem with it. Why would I only get worried is if my target audience, meaning my triggers, if they got a problem with it. Because they who matter. Black men matter to me because I got a black man platform. That's who matter to me. Okay, I make sure that they don't got a problem with it. These masculine bitches, I ain't on talk for them. Oh fucking well, bitch, go watch Oprah. All right? Because Oprah gonna tell you everything you want to hear. All right, this is just shit for this. My platform is for strong black men and women that love strong black men. If you want to emasculate a man, if you want to embarrass a man, humiliate a man, undermine a man, take a man for granted, bitch, go watch Oprah. This ain't for you. I'm gonna bother you. I'm gonna trigger. You're gonna be yelling at the phone fucking with me because I'm telling you the truth. And you know it. He don't like it because it doesn't fit with your emotions. I mean, why is this nigga speaking so much logic? That's why they always say, man, that nigga funny, man. That nigga always be telling the truth. Yeah, nigga, some logic in this shit. That's why them always don't like it. Because yes, I'm gonna say the same thing that your grandma told you. Hey, don't be out here being fast. Only thing open after 12 midnight is legs. Hey, don't be sleeping with everybody. The same shit grandma told you, nigga. The same shit grandma told them hoes. I say it, they get mad at me though. No, go cuss your grandma because she said the same thing. That's where my talking points come from. Grandma and pop. They told you don't go out here and be a hoe. Man, fucking pop and grandma and mama and daddy work hard as hell to provide for you to get older and start going to goddamn be a hoe. Being a slut. Being and let me slow down. We love hoes. I just don't like lying hoes. I love an honest hoe. Honest hoe. That's the older profession in the book. Hey, goddamn it, hey, nigga say somewhere, nigga needs bitch needs some money and nigga needs some pussy. I'm talking about these bitches that act like they want to be treated like wives, but act like they're hoes. Don't do that. Your daddy, and so yeah, I make my content is for who it's for. I ain't for everybody, and I don't need to be for everybody. I done already figured out how to make a million. I don't need y'all motherfuckers' approval. I need me and my niggas' approval. And people that love me and my niggas. And guess what? Them women secretly love us because we the niggas that pay bills. We the niggas that create generational wealth. We the niggas that start businesses. We are the men. We are the kings that they so desperately seek after. And we are telling them, hey, you cannot come into this kingdom if you are not just. You will be outside the gate, bitch, to the moat. Throw that bitch in the moat. No, you can't come into the kingdom. That's all it is, bro.
Or the other one. I was waiting for it, but the other one, Back to the Apartments.
Turning Back to the Apartments. That movie coming soon. We have to start shooting that movie next month.
So
we start shooting Back to the Apartments.
Is it well, shout out everything. Just shout out to what you got going on. Shout out your socials. I like this right here. I think I got enough for your time. I want to save some more for the can we do this again? We can do this
anytime,
again?
brother.
For sure. So I'm
eye shopping on. We got to stick together.
Yes, sir. So shout everything out, man. I mean,
everything is Ugly Money Nietzsche. Ugly Money NICHE. That's on all platforms. That's Snapchat. That's Facebook. That's TikTok. That's Instagram. Ugly Money TV on YouTube, and of course my Ugly Money School community, Ugly Money University. All you got to do is DM the word content, CONTENT, to my Instagram page or any of my pages. DM the word content, and I'll see you the link. And I teach creatives, and I teach everyday men and women how to make 4 to 5 figures every month with just their phone, like I did it. And I actually have my daughter do it. It's so crazy. My daughter does the damn. My damn oldest daughter do the business for me. Whatever. We bust the bag down every month. I just paid her yesterday. I'm crying. I'm like, this motherfucker making too much money. My daughter done moved out the house. My daughter started working for me. She done moved out the house, got her a luxury apartment. She's like, Dad, if a man try to send me back to the apartments, he got to send me back to the gated luxury apartments. I say, ain't this a bitch?
Well, so happy Father's Day, man.
Yeah, man. Love and respect, bro. Love and respect. Appreciate you having me.
For sure, man. It's Hugh Steph. This is Billionaire Talk. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all make sure y'all make sure y'all subscribe. I'm gonna make sure to put all his information in the description. You already know what to do. And brother, appreciate you again. For real.
Yeah, love and respect. Hey, you hoes, go watch Oprah. Love, bro.
All right, G.
Better up.